Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to the Done Creative Live. Hope you're all doing well this fine Friday. All right, so I have not gotten my donation list together here. We have a couple donations already, so I will go ahead and get that going while you guys check on in. Okay, let's see. All right, so actually move my tarot deck out of the way for just a hot minute while I update this list. So we have Jessie, Susie Wilson, and Danny so far. That is our current donation list. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everyone who's here, and then we will get into our one card pull very soon here. So far we've got 6 people and 16 likes on the video. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, so we have Blissful, we have hashtag Sanch, we've got Outside Therapy Experience, Jessie's here, Michelle De Leon, Susie Wilson, Robin Stinson, Jay No is here, Cheyenne Downey, Michelle Lynn, Nellie, Steph Paints, all right, Brandy Lynn is here as well. Hello, sliding in with lunch, so fun. Yes, I'm hoping that this time works for people, especially those who are not at home. Maybe this will line up with a lunch hour. Who knows? Those of you who don't want to miss it, I know, Brandy, I think it was you, maybe, that was kind of upset you missed it the other day or something. I can't quite remember. Hello, Brittany Sablon. Welcome. Okay, yes, we are going to go ahead and just get started. So we're going to be utilizing the number today, 1111. If you would like me to pull you a card, go ahead and put 1111 in the chat, and we will get started. If it appears that I have skipped you, sometimes my order is slightly different than what you see, so just hold off on posting another 1111 until I do a little roll call at the end, and we should be just fine. It says there's 9 people here, but I'm seeing more than 9 1111s, I think. All right. So we're going to start it out with Cheyenne Downey. That's the first one I see. Let's get a card for Cheyenne, please, Spirit. This one right here, Blue Star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides in your soul. Yes. Amber's here. Let's get Amber a card. I hope you're feeling better, Amber. Been thinking about you. Big hugs. All right, we have here advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart, Amber. All right, up next, we have Brandy Lynn. Advancement for you as well. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Maybe this is a collective energy, a new timeline available. Nellie, let's get Nellie a card. We have patience for Nellie. Oh man, don't you just hate to see it? Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Yes, I get called out all the time with patience from Spirit, so don't feel personally attacked, Nellie. I get that all the time. All right, Susie Wilson. Susie, you have your truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. Yes. All right, Michelle De Leon. Ooh, you get 2, Michelle. You also have patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace, but you also have creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. All right, let's get these ones put back. That was for Michelle De Leon. Okay, Jessie wants a card. Getting a card for Jessie. We have your guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. Yes. Armani Coat, let's get you a card. We have here Blue Flame as well. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Okay. Robin Stinson, let's get you a card, my dear. We have Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. All right. Outside Therapy Experience. We have for you meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. All right, Michelle Lynn. Vision. Trust your ability to create the vision in your soul. Yes, Queen. All right, Steph Paints. You get 2 as well. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. And free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls and fly without judgment and to love without conditions. All right. Vicky Downey is next. Let's get you a card. All right, Vicky has inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Sorry about that text message. All right, let's see. Oops, I gotta go back down, back down, back down. Blissful is next. Blissful. Oh, we have here blue star as well. This is a theme today. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. All right, Brittany Sublon. Oh, your internet cut out. Oh no. Stillness for you, Brittany. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. All right, Lunar is next. Lunar Refresh. We've got Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. And that's really all we can do, isn't it? Hashtag Sanch. Let's get you a card. We have Vision as well. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. You're going to have to step out because you can't use data for long. Hopefully you got your message before you left. Otherwise, you can always check it back out. Hanging on, drinking lots of hot liquids. Thank you for asking. You're so welcome. Lots of love to you as well. Okay, I'm fully aware that patience isn't my strong suit, right? Same, Nelly, same. All right, if you did not get a card, now's your chance if you have put an 1111. Thank you for letting her know, Michelle. Thank you so much. But let's get one for Empress M128. Put 1111 in the chat if you did not get a card yet. And thanks you guys for all your likes on the video. That really does help with a little bit of engagement. Empress M28 or 128. Love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. What a beautiful message for this Friday. Misty is next. You're so welcome. Hashtag Sanj. Absolutely. Misty, creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Perfect. Anyone else we missed? Anyone else we missed? Or maybe I skipped you? Feel free to put 1111. One last call for alcohol. They used to say that. Not that I was anyone that really went to the bar much, but they used to say, last call for alcohol. All right. Chureyu, Pandy, let's get you a card. You're so welcome, Empress. Absolutely. Chureyu, Pandy. We have free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Amazing. I've never had I guess the UK Cadbury is a lot different than what we get here in the US. I've had the Cadbury cream egg, but not like the other stuff by them. So I guess I would say no, I have not had that chocolate before. But I've had the Cadbury milk chocolate eggs before. And the caramel ones too. All right, so I think I have gotten everybody here. And you're so welcome, absolutely. So let's see. Let me just make sure we are updated on the list. Oh, we have another one coming in from Rebecca. If Rebecca can let us know who she is here in the chat, that would be awesome. Okay. So let me just update my little list here because I've got some notifications. I'm going to consolidate my PayPal notifications together. How does that sound? Okay. So Rebecca. Oh, that's you, Becca. I should have known. I should have known. So Becca, sweet, sweet Becca. I always see you commenting. Thank you so much for that. Dreaming. Okay. You need to get it from Ireland better than UK. If you come to Ireland, please pick Dublin. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. County Cork and County Kerry, I guess, are two places that my ancestors are from. So I definitely, if I ever make my way over there, will be visiting those two places and probably also Dublin, just because it is like, you know, when you think of, at least in the US, for me, when I think of Ireland, I think of Dublin. So Dublin, not Dublin, Ireland, Dublin. All right, right. Okay, so Jessie, we're gonna go ahead and start with you. And I think you had left your message in the comment, general reading for you. I hope you're still here. I know you're at work right now, quite possibly. So let's just see. General messages for Jessie. Anything she needs to know, please, Spirit. I know, I want some chocolate milk. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. So you know, recently closed out a pretty big cycle. You're starting something new. Ooh, but there's more money coming in with this new cycle. Stability and security. And feeling good about what you're doing. I'm really picking this up. Kind of the recent little blip you had on the radar with work. I think you're going to be able to work through this and find fun ways. You're listening. Awesome. Good. Find fun ways to, I'm getting major chills now. Find fun ways to, like make fun games about the monotony of work or the repetitive nature of it. Because there's a lot of happiness. This job is meant to bring you a lot of fulfillment, happiness, and possibly buying your own home. But at the very least, you know, paying all your expenses and finances. This is a whole new start, this job and, you know, the current financial trajectory that you are on to really give you a more stable foundation coming up to build upon, because you are doing it. You are doing the thing. You are supporting your family. You are, you know, expanding your like horizons. Spirituality is really increasing as well. And you may think, well, my job isn't very spiritual at all, but you're finding very spiritual ways to tune in and do the work at hand is what Spirit is showing me. And yes, exactly. Yes, I love this, Jessie. You're gonna, even in the monotony and repetitiveness and the repetitive nature of your job, you're gonna have plenty of time to create and get inspired. Like this kind of getting in the zone at work is going to allow you to bring in these divinely inspired ideas that you can then write down and you know, possibly blog about, use with the podcast, or just, you know, spiritual downloads, spiritual information to really increase your happiness, your abundance, your wellness, your fulfillment. Yes, I totally see why I was feeling bad. It was to realize how supportive my boss was and supportive my team is. I love that. Yeah, look on the back of the deck. You've also got the World. Oh, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. I just want to take them all. I just want to take them all. I just want to take them all. Okay, that's enough, Amanda. Because, you know, Princess of Discs, this is, you know, stability, security, but also support from those in higher places and you supporting those below you at this work front as well. With the Fool, this is all about taking that leap of faith, which you've already done, but just sticking with it for a while and just seeing what happens. But then with the World, it's a very similar energy to the Wheel of Fortune, but this is going to allow you to travel or to explore nature. I'm really seeing you being able to explore nature. You'll have more financial you know, increase or abundance to be able to go the places you've always wanted to go, like that cruise or whatever it is you're wanting to do. And then Three of Pentacles, it's a collaborative effort, a community effort, coming together with people at work, people just that are friends to you now, and collaborating, really tuning into some beautiful spiritual energy together. It's really awesome. And then, of course, with the Ace of Swords here, this is clarity. You're cutting through the confusion or any confusion you may have had and realizing, you know, maybe this is just a part of life, if not but for just a cycle that you are working through to be able to create such a beautiful life for yourself and your family. So let me go to, where am I going? Where did I put this? I'm going to Priestess of Light. It's under this. Let me grab it. Okay. Anything else Jessie needs to know? All right, Lunar, we'll miss you. Whoa, Jessie apparently needs to know a lot, but we'll take the two that landed face up. And we made a mess of the table, but that's cool. It's all right. We will just disregard that mess over there. Just don't look at that. Don't look at that. Okay. Wisdom, learning, joy, art, and music. So you really are on a more creative kick and really tuning into that amazing, passionate creativity that you have within you, and also that communication to spirit, to then be able to communicate from spirit out into your different platforms or to the people that you work with, the people that you love, the people that you vibe with. And then power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. You are overcoming any obstacles or difficulties that seem to be in your way. And you're just going to really expand these big changes. Spirit's showing me that, you know, the recent move, the recent new job, the recent relocation of your whole entire life, it's like it finally just caught up with you a little bit. And it brought maybe just a little bit of sadness forward, like, what if I never see this person again? Or what if, and all this. But this is what's beautiful here, is you can go see these people, or if you're not with them all the time, you can still reach out to these people. But this kind of reset of your personal energy that you just recently took, this was to reset a lot of even the past trauma that you've been through so that you can really create that stability and security in your life that you have always known that you could do, but just always kind of maybe didn't believe in yourself about. But you're overcoming any difficulties, you're really reclaiming your power, and you're using this wisdom to learn more, to have more joy and abundance and creativity and art and music and passion in your life. Yeah, getting homesick. So I just want to pull one more about that homesickness and just see if there's any advice on how to overcome that. Any advice at all? Yeah, because maybe for a hot minute there, you're like, what did I do? Oh my gosh, can I undo this? Can I just go back? Like, what's going on? What did I do? But guess what? You're going to overcome this. Okay, advice. Yeah, Four of Cups. And this is just, kind of boredom or just feeling like, well, this is it. Like, now what? Now what do I do? Now what do I do? But this person, it's like they've dumped the last little bit of emotions or tears onto this flower, and now it's going to blossom and bloom in this new place. And it's like you're just now getting a glimpse. I don't know if you guys can see that little eye peeking through the fabric here. It's like the veil is so thin. You're getting a glimpse of what your life could actually be like. And of course, going from Miami to Montana is such a culture shock, especially in the wintertime. Going from beautiful warm breezes of Miami in this wintertime to cold and below zero in Arctic weather here in Montana, it can be quite a culture shock. But springtime is coming and things are going to be feeling a lot more stable and secure and happy and free flowing for you come springtime, which we enter spring on March 20th or 21st, one of the two, spring equinox. But also, it's Montana, so spring doesn't usually come full circle and full swing until about May. But you'll still get the vibe of springtime for sure. Okay. All right. So up next we've got Susie, and then we will also answer Danny's question, which I can provide a timestamp for if we need to. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt because it's quite warm in here. Get talking to spirit and it gets warm real quick. So Susie, go ahead and post your question, my dear. Take a drink of my water, take off my sweatshirt. Okay. I'm so glad you don't regret it. That's awesome. I knew you were going to help me putting the pieces together. Love you, Queen, so much. I love you too. I love you so much. And hopefully we can get together tomorrow to hang out together and, I don't know, do something creative or spiritual. I still don't have any magazines yet, but when I do, I'll bring some over. We can cut out stuff for our oracle cards. It's gonna be fun. But I love the candles you're making. Those are so cute. So cute. All right, Susie says, I had a dream I was a tarot reader in a big coliseum full of tarot readers, but that's not my gift. Was that another dimension or something? Let's tune in. Let's feel into this energy. For Susie, what's going on? Okay, Tower. So this to me feels like past life energy, actually. Past life energy. Even if, your current life and the lens through which you see life is kind of how you interpreted this past life. And I'm not even seeing this as you actually being a tarot reader. It's just someone who was in tune with your spiritual gifts. And there was a whole bunch of other people in your area. Yes, soul family people that you tuned into these gifts with. And you were tuning into that energy because there's something in correspondence from that past life that is relevant to your life right now. And that's why that came forward for you. So what was it? What was it? Yes, emotional fulfillment, contentment, happiness with soul family, soul mates, soul brothers and sisters, and also your connection to your galactic and star family. They want you to know that, even if you're not a tarot reader, it's just you really leaning into your spiritual gifts will bring all sorts of other people who are in tune with also their spiritual gifts. Like you'll have a whole coliseum full of star family, galactic family, soul family, all the ways you want to shake this, people who are incarnated, people who are beyond the veil, people who have been incarnated but crossed over, all of it. You are really reestablishing your connection to a lot more soul family members. Even if you don't know these people in your real life or even online yet, it's just energetically you are connected to this network of higher vibrational Blu-ray souls, star seeds, soul family, all of this, to really help raise the vibration of this planet, because they're showing me like this thick fabric network of like soul family, and between one point to another, one incarnated starseed to another, there creates this beautiful line, and then another one, another line, and before you know it, it's like, you know, crocheting. It's like it's one long string, but then you twirl it together with your crochet hook. That was a very bad demonstration I just did, but you know, you do it, you loop it, you pull it, you loop, swoop, and pull, you loop, swoop, and pull. But this is creating that fabric where we can rely on each other energetically. Let's see. And we have the sun. Yes. And this is really indicating, Susie, too, that you are getting a lot of downloads, a lot of like upgrade codes to your DNA through those solar activations, the Schumann resonance popping off, the solar flares, all of this stuff that's going on. You're really in tune with the current energy shifts. So especially if you've been feeling, you know, sick and down and out a little bit, this is because you are up leveling. You are leveling up, and you're not just leveling up, you're leveling up quick. You're leveling up fast. And like I had touched on in your previous reading the other day, this to me feels like you know, this sickness is literally bringing you back from like the dead kind of vibe. It's like you're offloading a lot of past toxins, resentment, wounds, traumas, energetic frequencies that are holding your vibration low, so that you can be reborn again, or born into a more supportive vessel. It's like more of your DNA is coming online. And again, with this combination here, this is very swift moving energy. So I really do see you being able to move through this illness, this stagnancy, just feeling stuck very quickly coming up, because you have all of this support from your galactic family, from Mother Earth, from the sun, from source, from soul family. Just it's all woven together again, like this crochet stuff going on here. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these crystal oracles. Susie, anything else she needs to know about this dream, or anything just pertinent to her life because of this dream. Rhodochrosite, remember your worth. Yes, you're remembering who you are. And pairing this up specifically with this Ace of Cups here, this is you really filling your own cup and learning to love yourself even more than you already do. And then Amethyst, trust your intuition. Yeah, this is you really strengthening those spiritual gifts that you already do have. And, you know, again, even if you don't want to become a tarot card reader, you don't have to be, because you don't even need the cards, Susie. That's what they're showing me, is you just know. You know, like you know, like you know what is best for you, what is meant for you. And I'm also seeing, you know, with this Prince of Swords here, it's giving me very Archangel Michael vibes too. So Archangel Michael is with you and working with like what you have available, like the current resources you have available. Even if you are really tired a lot, make sure you're taking breaks, you're taking rest. Even if you feel like, well, I haven't done anything and I'm already tired, listen to your body. Listen to your body. And then Chrysocolla, start fresh. And you know, that springtime energy, we are coming to some sort of gateway or portal coming up. They're showing me on March 13th, which I don't know of anything that's going on March 13th, but maybe that's a specific date for you, Susie, that you are just doing this major up level in your life, where you're getting a fresh start. This is so powerful. Yes, I love this, Susie. I hope that resonated. Also on the back of the deck, you got Garnet, ignite your passion. So you're going to be being inspired very soon, very, very soon, to do something creative. I see you creating some sort of art, like coloring, markers, maybe even just drawing. Even if you don't think you're that great at drawing, just try it out. Just see what comes through. And it's not like you even have to go find a picture to draw. Just channel whatever feels like coming through. That's so powerful. How cool. Get all these put away. And then up next, we've got Danny's question, which I already have. But once I get this put away, I will at least acknowledge the timestamp. Ooh, that's a pretty card I haven't seen in this deck yet. It's still a newer deck, so like I think I flipped through all the cards, but haven't drawn that card out of this deck yet. So pretty. Okay. So Danny's question will timestamp at 24:24. How cool. So Danny's question, let me go over here. And then we have Nada. Welcome, my dear. Always a pleasure. Nada. And spell this the right way. There we go. That is our current list after I get Danny's question going. Okay. So I'm going to go to my email, or maybe it's over here. Is it continued? Okay, this is for Danny. He's very stressed out with work. I'm sure he will be grateful to receive any guidance from Spirit to help him feel better. Yes. Let's feel into this energy with Danny. Feeling stressed out at work. Any guidance or inspiration, information to help him feel better. Danny. Ooh, here we go. We already have 2 on the table. Wow, I like this coming out together. I love this. Let's get one more to start telling the story. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I think he's maybe feeling a little bit lonely or alone. But this actually is serving as a catalyst to help him realize that the job he's in, maybe the situation or circumstances at the job that he's in, the stress levels, it's just not a good fit for him. And it hasn't been a good fit for him for a while. It's not that the job itself is a bad fit. I think he loves the actual work and maybe even some of the people he works with. It's just the amount of work that gets put on his shoulders. And maybe even certain other people are slacking because they know, oh, Danny will do it. And that's not fair. But I think him feeling a little bit lonely, even at not just at home, but even at work, like he's feeling lonely at work even. But this is actually serving as a catalyst to help him move through and decide that something else out there is better than what's going on at his current work. There's a different job out there for him that is going to be better supportive of his stress levels and his wonderful energy and his sense of purpose in this world. So with the 8 of Swords coming out, this is someone feeling stuck, stagnant, and a lot of times this is more our own belief systems or our little mental prisons that either are created by society or just our own belief systems that we're not good enough. So maybe he's been feeling like, well, I would love to leave this job, but like I'm not good at anything else. So like I better just stay here and suffer with it. Like, no, like he is very talented. He could learn just about any kind of trade or, tricks of the trade is what Spirit's showing me, and be able to, make a living out of it and really thrive and love the job and the work that he does. And then with the 6 of Wands, this is victory coming in. So he may have lost the battle, so to speak, lately at work, but he's going to win the war. So yeah, maybe right now things feel like a major loss, like life is just, it doesn't have much meaning for him right now. Because he's very lonely, but really leaning into his more Virgo placements. If he has Virgo in his chart, which we all have, every astrological sign in our charts, but some are more prevalent than others. I don't know if he has any Virgo placements, sun, moon, rising, or other planets there. But wherever that house of Virgo is in Danny's chart, this can be where he could really go within and discover hidden truths, hidden secrets about himself. There's employees under him doing a bad job just because he suspended one of them for their friends, or one of their friends or something for something bad that guy did. Oh, I see. Yeah. And so he might just feel ganged up on or alone. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But, if he can reset his mindset to realize I did the right thing, these people are literally acting childish, he's going to win. He's going to be the one who comes out on top here. Absolutely. I see him being able to, move forward. Maybe even this trip coming up for him is going to be really good to reset that energy for him. Yeah, trips coming up. What? 3 of Wands, travel. What? Yeah. But also this speaks of taking action on plans that you have. He may not have any concrete plans yet, but I think this trip is going to be a great reset point for him to, when he does go back, he realizes, I'm not going to continue to do things this way. I want something better. He's getting a lot of heat from his bosses. Yeah, I can see that. So I think after this trip, he's going to really, hit the ground running on trying to figure out a new way forward for himself, either by finding a different job or moving and finding a different job as like a whole package or something like that. Because he's moving on. 8 of Cups, he is moving on because this is no longer fitting the bill or filling the bill for him. He is ready to move, literally, possibly move location, move jobs. But definitely he's going to be changing jobs within the next 6 months for sure. And then Princess of Wands or Page of Wands, this is him feeling inspired again through travel. Being inspired through travel to try something completely new. And he's going to figure and find that he has all the resources that he needs. And asking his parents, his guides, angels, oh, there goes my camera, his own higher self for help and guidance on the next step, the next step, the next step. He's going to have that path paved out for him to get to his expansion and his abundance, because this is Jupiter here, which is a planet of expanding your horizons, of abundance, of long distance travel and moving. It's about spirituality and, finding soul family as well. All right, let's go over here to the Crystal Oracle. I like this one. Anything else Danny needs to know about this stress from the job? We have Rainbow Obsidian, heal your heart. And that's exactly what this Eight of Cups is all about. It's not just leaving a situation and picking up where you left off somewhere new. This is leaving the situation, going within and expanding what does work and releasing those limiting and lack mentality and finding a better fit. This is healing his heart along the way. He will heal his heart along the way, I keep hearing. And in Tiger's Eye, overcome your fears. So maybe the biggest fear he has is just leaving everything behind, or, even just the stability and security of knowing that job. Of course, this is not telling him to leave this job and then figure it out like the way you did, Jesse. I don't think he could hack that. I think that would scare him way too badly to do that. I see him making plans and then taking action on those plans, lining up a new job before he leaves this job. That will really help him overcome any fears he has about taking these next steps, these big leaps of faith that Spirit is asking him to take, because he is worth so much more than what he's even giving himself credit for. He doesn't deserve to be treated the way they treat him at work and to have those stress levels. It's not good for his longevity or long-term health. Yeah, Bloodstone, get up, get moving. So this job is literally affecting his health. Maybe his lifestyle, maybe he's gained a couple pounds just because of the stress. It's not that he's not like focused on work or, active at work. I still see him moving around and, doing all these things. But at the same time, it's like the stress levels, the cortisol levels that his body is releasing into his system are like making him gain weight or feel sluggish, or maybe both. It has nothing to do with the way he's eating, even if he feels, I could probably eat better. No, this is just the major stress levels are really affecting how he feels in his body. Wow. Also, Justin, mom's side of the family is brainwashing Justin, putting him against him. Oh no. Let's just tune into that. Any advice for Danny with Justin and that side of the family? Just any advice, please, Spirit. Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do. He knows these things aren't true, and if Justin's going to believe it, there's really not much he can do. But what Danny should do is do what's best for Justin and what's best for Danny, because this will help put Danny in alignment with the right way to have a relationship with Justin, because all these people brainwashing Justin against him, this is not Danny's fault. And I think Justin, when he's older, he will realize this. But we also have Rhodonite, find a way to forgive. So if Danny can just, let those people talk, they're going to talk anyway, and just find a way to release this or forgive this. It's probably causing a lot of pain in his butt and just stress and worry. I mean, this has got to be very difficult for him. But if he can find a way to forgive and just take pleasure in what he knows to be true for himself, and, of course, tell Justin, he can speak up for himself and stand up and say, Justin, these people are saying what they're saying, but it's not true. I just want you to know that. And he can speak his truth to Justin. Of course, it's Justin's prerogative if he's going to believe it or not. But then we have Aquamarine, go with the flow. So if people are speaking against him, Danny, just rolling with it. And of course, standing up for himself as he can, but finding a way to move through this. I think this is all leading him. Everything that's going on in his life right now, it's like that pressure that the diamond is under to really get, pressurized and hardened and faceted and beautiful. So this pressure is actually leading him to like his greatest breakthrough in life, even though it sucks and it feels hard and he doesn't like it. No one likes it. But this is leading him to greater things, actually. So let him talk. He can speak his truth to Justin, and just try to roll with this, go with the flow here. I know it's hard. It's hard when you're in it. Oh, we tried, but it's too far away from us now. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but just flow with whatever's going on, Danny, and I think you're going to be okay. All right, I hope that resonated with Danny. Up next, we've got Becca. Becca is next, and then Nada is on deck. All right. We're just trucking right along today. Look at us go. All right. Yes, I told him this is the way the universe works. It makes us uncomfortable so we can make changes. Absolutely, absolutely. Because no one's going to want to expand their horizons when everything feels good and their comfort zone is full on. Like, nobody. Nobody. Like, we are put up against the ropes certain times for things so that we do get a move on with our lives. That's for sure. All right, Becca, go ahead and post your question, my dear. Hello, Big John Trucking, the real Big John Trucking. Welcome, welcome. Yay. Question is, what does my higher self want me to know? I love it. You like the sound of the shuffling? Sometimes I worry that it's maybe a little too loud for anyone who's wearing headphones. So my apologies if you're wearing headphones and it's loud. I know, I could just shuffle all day. I love it. All right. So Becca's question is, what does her higher self want her to know, please, Spirit? All right. Ooh. Okay, okay. I want to get one to really paint this picture here. But I can see, I'm already seeing what we got going on here. Yeah. Okay, absolutely. And this one wants to come out for good measure. Yay! I love this combo. Beautiful. Okay. So first and foremost, we have the Strength card here, which is all about tuning in and finding that source of inner strength, or AKA your higher self, your soul, and really leaning on your soul to help you overcome any ego battles. Not ego battles. It sounded like I said eagle, like bald eagle. No, like ego battles that you're having with people. If you're kind of in disagreements with people you love or people maybe you don't love that much, this is really just worrying more about what you have going on and just letting them think they're right. It's cool. It doesn't really matter. But staying out of your head, because I think there is a lot of stress or anxiety that's been going on for you, that maybe you have been doubting your skills or your abilities or just what your path in life. Maybe you've been doubting your path a little bit, and I'm seeing like sleepless nights and worrying, anxiety, stress, maybe even having really weird, creepy dreams. But anytime that I have creepy dreams, I'm actually pretty grateful for it, because that just means that I'm playing out a bunch of scenarios in the astral realm rather than having to experience those craziness stuff, all that crazy stuff, like in my waking life. So this is actually a good sign, and it's going to pass soon. So you're not going to be all up in your head and stressed for too much longer. This anxiety, it feels like this is moving out. This is going to be a thing of the past very soon. Of course, as humans, we're constantly bombarded with anxiety, but I think it's not going to weigh on you so much coming up because you're balancing this out. But calling on your higher self, calling on your guides, your angels, your crossover loved ones, and God, source, the universe for help, this can really help you feel more in control and power over your own life, especially if you feel like no matter what you do, it's not good enough, or no matter how hard you work, you can't get ahead. You're shifting this dynamic, but you have a very specific female guide coming forward to let you know you don't have to fight and push so hard to get ahead. What you really, really need, Becca, is a break. Just taking a day off to just do the things you enjoy. Even if that looks like sitting next to a river and just watching that water flow, that's perfect. Or if that looks like binging Netflix, that's perfect, because you just need a time out from the overthinking. You deserve that. But this is moving out very quickly. You may even have some good news coming in. Someone is coming toward you. This is a younger person that is going to make things feel a lot lighter and a lot better. You've been asking about your path, why I was chosen for it. Yeah. This is because you're meant to be a healer in this world. You've got the Six of Swords here, which is all about healing, but you may meet a lot of like-minded people online. Maybe you don't have a lot of people who understand your life path in your day-to-day life, but you do know people online, even if they don't know you that well, but people you can vibe with, maybe YouTube channels that you visit, so that it makes you feel less alone. Because a lot of times when we awaken, and especially awaken like to our purpose or our path in life, sometimes it can feel very overwhelming and very scary. But with this combination coming out in regards to that specific part of your question, this to me feels like this is you conquering the world, energetically speaking, and connecting with those like-minded souls all around the world. Like, the world is your complete oyster. You don't have to be limited by borders or, just how far you can drive in a day. You can connect with people all the way across the world if you choose to. And this is such a powerful time for all of us to be alive right now, because we do have the ability to connect with soul family, star family, galactic family, our real family. No, real family. By real family, I mean like soul family, who we are connected to when we are on the other side. And a lot of times those people can be incarnated as our actual family, like blood family in this life, but other times maybe not. Oh, thank you so much, Becca. I appreciate that. Yeah, but this is you being able to do something online where you are helping people heal, or you're helping people step into their abilities, their gifts, their sense of purpose. You do have the ability to guide others, to be a leader for other people who are looking to level up their lives as well. Because the reason you love this channel, because it's high vibe, is because there's something within you that really resonates and vibrates at that level as well. And that's why you can appreciate it. A lot of times, think of it this way: when you're in a bad mood and someone's trying to be all love and light or high vibe in some way, you're like, I'm just not having it today. But when you are feeling the vibe and you're flying high, that's when you can really appreciate and connect with that energy, because like attracts like. You're on that vibration, so it really resonates. And that's why too, a lot of times when you're feeling really high vibe and someone really negative comes into your arena, you can feel that and it repels you as well. But we have your selenite, clear the clutter. And coming out below this Nine of Swords, Becca, this to me just feels like that mental clutter, all of the thoughts and everything that's going on in your mind that's maybe making you feel like you're not enough, or I'm not good enough, I can't do all this, like, how do I do it? And then black kyanite, set strong boundaries. So there is a need for you to maybe set some strong boundaries with people in your life that maybe just aren't the best for your energy. It's 4242, right, as I said that, or 4142 I meant, which is an indication of progression. You're progressing through this. Yeah, absolutely, you're progressing through this with the Phantom Quartz, embracing change. You're making these changes you need to make in your life to align you with people who vibe on your level. And then Jade, be the bigger person. Yeah, for some of the people in your life that they just don't get it. And maybe that's been really difficult for you to, like if someone's like, well, why do you spend all your time doing that? That seems like a waste of time. Or, just the naysayers or the negative people in your life. You're going to be the bigger person and rise above this. And it will help you move through these limiting beliefs or challenging thoughts that you've been having. We had one flip. There it is. Blue lace agate, find your calm. Yes, absolutely. You will be the one to find that calm for yourself. You can seek it out by maybe finding a meditation or something you can do, but even just calling on your higher self, your guides, angels, this will really help you center yourself, especially in the midst of more negative energy. Oh, you do have a channel, and oh, this is spot on. I do need a break. Yes. I think we could all use a break, but you specifically, Becca, could definitely use a break. This is good stuff, though. You're working through it. Lean on your own higher self, your own guides, your crossed over loved ones, your angels for help. And you are even connecting to some new soul family members. Most specifically, I think you're meeting them online very soon. If you haven't already, maybe you've already met some of these people, but there's more of them coming in. All right. So Nada, you are next, my dear. And I think that's the very last donation that we have. Yes, it is. So if you were hoping to get a guaranteed reading today, you can always send your donation, and you will be taking place right after Nada's question. And otherwise, I will be signing off right after Nada's question. I'm so glad that resonated for you, Becca. Thanks again for your donation. What a pleasure to read for you. Let me get that straight there. There we go. Good enough. You're so welcome. Absolutely. Out of curiosity, how come Spirit can go back on something they said in the past? So they say, they said this person will support you, and then it changes. How come? Well, you're literally, like, think of your birth chart. The birth chart is a snapshot of time when you were born. Well, the same thing can happen when you get a reading. It's basically taking a snapshot of that exact moment, and any decisions you or the other people involved make after that point, or plans you make, or things that you think you're going to do but then you don't do them, that can completely shift the timeline, the outcome, What they said to be true could now not be true, because what spirit can't override here on this planet is free will. So we have our free will, especially too, if you get a reading and you're like, I didn't like that, I don't want that to happen. You can, with your free will choices, make something different happen. But a lot of times people will see, they get a really great reading and they think, great, everything good is happening for me. And then they don't take action in that direction. They just wait for it to come in. It won't come in unless you take the action towards it. Yeah, it's kind of a weird, convoluted concept, but free will rules the day here on planet Earth, for sure. Okay. And other people's free will, because we have our free will to do what we choose, but if our free will intervenes in someone else's free will, we kind of have to take it as far as they allow it to go, if that makes sense. All right, Nada. Spirit guides, ancestors, or higher self confirm and talk about my psychic abilities. Can spirit, ancestors, okay, there we go. Yes. Let's get into it from Nada. Spirit guides, ancestors, higher self confirm and talk about her psychic abilities. Please, spirit. Okay. Wow. Well, you are a manifester. You're someone who uses your emotions to feel your way to what it is you desire. And then with this Prince of Wands or Knight of Wands, you can actually manifest things very quickly. It's just a lot of times as humans, we don't realize how freaking powerful we are. And we stress about things, we worry about things, we put our attention on, oh, if so-and-so said this, how could they say that? They don't know me. And we really focus on either things we can't change or things other people are doing or how bad things are. And when we focus on that, where your attention goes, your energy flows. So you'll amplify. But of course, if you're thinking, facing your issues, I'm not telling anyone here to spiritual bypass. We always face what we have in front of us. But instead of focusing and worrying and stressing on the things you can't change, yes, take action and do what you can toward those things. But then release, let it go. Don't stress and worry and hope and wish that it'll work out. Just know and have that unwavering faith that it will work out. And 10 times out of 10, it will eventually work out for you. And a lot of times very quickly. So you are someone who can manifest very quickly. And a lot of times people will say, well, I wished I had spiritual gifts, but I don't really think I have spiritual gifts. And I always say, how would we not have spiritual gifts? Because our natural state of being is spirit. So if you can just keep that in the back pocket or in the back of your mind that I'm spirit having a human experience, of course, you have natural spiritual abilities because it is your natural state of being. So let's see any other spiritual gifts or abilities for Nada. Well, you're definitely also a good listener, which, you might not think that's a spiritual ability, but it is. And you're someone who can see, like, if you have a dilemma in front of you, you can see like 5, 10, 15 different ways to get yourself out of that or to move through that energy, especially if it's not very good. Or if it is exciting, you can see all the limitless potential on the horizon for yourself. So you are someone who probably is meant to have a spiritual awakening in this life. Be more tuned into your spiritual gifts and abilities, and especially with the crown chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra. But also there's an expansion in your heart chakra too, which will bring forth a lot of healing energy. So there may have or might be sometime in your life, Nada, where you had some sort of physical illness or ailment or injury that it really took you to your knees. And it made you really see things a whole new way in life. And as a result of that injury, illness, whatever it was, you now like have this greater appreciation or gratitude for life. And you kind of might even point back to that time in your life. If it hasn't happened already, when it does, you will point back to that time in your life as, wow, that actually served me more than being a bad thing. It actually was a good thing because it got me to do this and that and this and that. And we also have the Eight of Wands. Yeah. What was I saying about that speed? But just thinking something can make it happen very quickly for you, Nada. I don't think you realize how powerful you are at manifesting something to happen. You might even think about someone and then they call you. You think about doing something and then the opportunity to do that thing is just like at your doorstep almost instantly. Maybe not quite instantly, but like pretty quickly thereafter. But you are an expert manifester. Like I just can't stop saying it. And you are meant to have, it fell to the floor, let me grab it. You are meant to have a lot of abundance in your life, or a beautiful, deep appreciation and connection to nature. You are meant for this. And if you don't have children, you are meant to have people who feel like family to you. But if you do have children, it is just part of it just is part of your grand plan to have these children and love them and nurture them and watch them become amazing people as well. But just nurturing even plants, animals, this can be very beneficial too. But there's children as well. Children. But past life, really tuning into your inner child, bringing your inner child out to create, to play, to grow, to learn. And also the Princess of Discs or the Page of Pentacles. You're someone who likes to start new projects. You may not always finish them, but you love to start them. That is something. But you're not always meant to finish certain things, because Nada, sometimes just starting something new, that's the purpose in and of itself. It doesn't have to go the distance. But I do think that many of the things that you do set out to create or manifest or bring about, you will bring them about. Because you are a creator. If you're not creating children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren, you're creating a lot of stuff, projects and things that will be standing the test of time. Wow. So beautiful. All right, let's get, I actually want to go over here to the Fairies Oracle. See what's coming in for Nada. Oh, amazing reads today. Mine made me cry again. Aw, big hug, Susie. We have friendships, so you're definitely a good friend. Especially, you may have friends from childhood or people that you reconnected from even past lives or earlier in this life, where maybe, everyone goes their separate ways sometimes, but you have people that you, or if people think of you, they think back very fondly of you, Nada. Yeah, you don't know how you know stuff because you are claircognizant. Yeah, you just know what to do, how to do it. You might just know random bits of information and like trivia as well. And you're like, how did I know that? But shine from within. Yeah, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. So you may have been someone who didn't ever feel you were very beautiful, but you are. You absolutely are. You might hear other people say, oh, you're so beautiful. I love your eyes. I love your hair. I love your whatever. And you're like, oh, I don't see it. I don't know. But as you evolve and really grow into your wisdom, you will start to really understand and look back and say, wow, I am beautiful. I was beautiful back when I said I wasn't. And then moon energy. So you really are connected to the moon. There's something with your mother's maternal line as well, with the Empress and the moon energy coming in together, that you were meant to close out some toxic cycles on your mother's line. Probably having to do with communication, possibly codependency, maybe even addiction. You are here, you incarnated to close out that cycle. And you may have a lot of, or potential to have a lot of close connections on your mother's side, because with the friendship card, I'm seeing like cousins, maybe siblings that you are very close to. If you don't feel close to them emotionally now, it's just maybe like a deep bond with them on a more soul level, that as you evolve and grow, you will get into better contact and communication with these people. All right. So I think that's mostly what I'm seeing for you, but you do have a lot of spiritual gifts. I'm also seeing like empathic, like you're very empathic. You pick up on other people's energy. If I say something, it happens. Yes. Sometimes I don't know how I know stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you may even have a lot of prophetic dreams. I'm seeing that as well. Just having a dream about something and then, woo, there it happens. Or maybe even like warnings where you can warn people and they will avoid whatever it was that you warned them about. Like you're really good at that. So you got some pretty big spiritual gifts there. Some pretty big spiritual pants to fill in this lifetime, Nada. You hear stuff in your head but don't know if it's just you. A lot of times if it feels random and you're like, why am I thinking this? It's not you. A lot of times that is spirit checking in just to give you some information, especially if you're thinking of something and then something totally random just kind of sidetracks that thought. That's usually spirit popping in to give you information. Sometimes the information doesn't seem very worthy, but like you might look back and think, oh, that thought I had like last Tuesday, now I understand. They were telling me that I would, have this opportunity or whatever it was. So just maybe start keeping track or taking better, I guess, notes on the random thoughts that come in. Yeah, you hear a lot. Clairaudience. Yeah, you've got all your clairs are on and popping. That's for sure. You're very gifted, Nada. Yay! So I hope that resonated for you. But I don't see any other donations. So I think what I'm going to do is go get myself some lunch and clean my kitchen. It needs a little bit of cleaning before I go get my kids from school today. So I think I'm going to do that. I had so much fun hanging out with all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Also, I did post a pick a card reading on my main channel. First thing linked in the description below. It is good news coming your way, and I also have a giveaway going on in that reading. And my next 2 readings after that, I'm doing 3 10-minute reading giveaways that will be pre-recorded, and I will send you the link when it's done. Of course, we'll be in contact with the winner to get the questions they want answered and all that, but I will just be picking one comment. On that specific reading, we are answering the question, what are you looking forward to? And all you need to do is subscribe and leave your comment in the comments what you're looking forward to. And I will be selecting one of those comments 10 days from today, which will be the 21st of March, if I'm not mistaken. 10 days. Yes, 10 days. 10 days from today, and then 10 days from my next video, and then 10 days from my next video is when I'm picking these out. The good news, pick a card. What's the name of the tarot deck you use? I was watching today, and I was like, I might need that deck. Let me go look. I don't remember. Let me look real quick, Nelly. I got it up on this other computer screen. Oh, that's the, what's it called? The Spacious Tarot. Let me find the box. Where's the box? Why are you hiding from me? Why are you hiding? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the Spacious Tarot. And it's not one I've seen anyone else use, actually. I saw an ad for it on Facebook, and they know how to get me on those specific ads on Facebook. But I love the little book, and oh, it's one of my faves. There's no people in it, so it could be a little difficult for people who are more beginners to tarot. But if you're kind of a more seasoned tarot reader, or intermediate even, it's pretty easy to figure out what they mean. But I love them. I love them so much. Yeah, they're just nice little nature earthy cards. And they've got the 4 seasons on it, but to me it's still a very springtimey deck. I don't know why. And because we're almost to spring, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, I'm like, I'm bringing it out. Yeah, the swords are more winter energy. But yeah, I love this deck. I love this High Priestess card. Let me find my favorite card in the whole deck real quick, since Nelly brought it up. My favorite Hanged Man card of all time. It's a view from the moon to Earth. Talk about having a whole other perspective, or a whole new perspective on things. Like, how cool is that? I love it. Yeah, but I love that Emperor as well. Temperance. What a cool take on the Temperance energy. Fire and ice. I love it. And also the melting of that to become the steam. How cool. Oh, that's a cool chariot as well. I love this depiction of the chariot. It's like, you're about to go off this waterfall. What are you going to do about it? And that sun card is very heavenly. And I love this moon card. Yeah, all the cards are just beautiful. The Elder and Guardian of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So beautiful. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I don't use this deck that often. I love that Hermit card as well. I should probably use it more. And that star is beautiful. It's hard to see on this lighting situation, but it's the night sky looking up through the trees. Justice. Yeah, love it. Yeah, it's probably less popular. It's popular. Tree puns. It's less popular. I had to buy this straight from the, it's by Carrie Mallon and Annie Wright? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Haha. But yeah, I had to go right to the website to order this, and it was a little pricey. It was like $54 if I remember correctly, and I'm cheap usually to spend that, but I had to have it. I saw like 4 cards or 6 cards maybe. I saw these 6 cards on the advertisement, and I'm like, I need that in my life. And none of these cards are even my favorites in the deck, so I'm glad I got it. But yeah, I rarely spend that much on a tarot deck, but I'm glad I did in this instance because I love this deck. Now you know. Hello, I hope you're doing well as well, IT guy. Good to see you. All right, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. That is expensive for you. See, Lunar, you know me so well. I'm too cheap. Like if it's over $25, I'm like, I don't know if I need it that bad, but sometimes I do. And actually, I have my eye on one. Man, I can't remember the name of it though. It's a very fun and funky and quirky deck. It's like Moon. Let me see. I think I took a picture of it, or maybe I saved it to Amazon. I don't remember. Let me look. Let me look real quick. We'll see what we get. Oh, I'm like out of space on my phone, so I was trying to find videos I could delete. Well, this one I saw. I want this. I love this so much. It's like collage art, which like, hello, I'm making my own little collage oracle already. But it also kind of reminds me of the Starseed Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracle and now the Rose Oracle by, what's her name? Rebecca Campbell. It's very similar cards, but I love this. It's only available on Amazon, or not Amazon, Etsy by Monica Ann with an E. Let me see if I can find that other one. I think I might have saved it. Well, the Way Home Tarot's been on my list for a minute, but let me go find it. I'm gonna see. Log into my Amazon real quick and see if I saved it over there. It was something with the moon. But it was fun and funky. Let me see if I can find it. I hope I like added it somewhere. Not under orders, but lists possibly. No, not lists. This list. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yes, I want this one, and it's literally $1.01 over what I'm normally like. Yeah, I'll buy it. Rainbow Moon Tarot. It's just so fun and funky. I love the colors. Let me do this. We don't have a good. There we go. Now we can get up close and personal. The Rainbow Moon Tarot. That's what it's called. I just think it's so cute and quirky. I might have to get this one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Sometimes I do struggle, though, if it's not a traditional Rider-Waite deck and then they rename the majors to something random. Sometimes I struggle to know what's what. So they did that in this deck. Specifically, someone was kind of griping about that in a review, but you know, I could make it work. Yeah, Divine is the High Priestess, Creator is the Empress, which, you know, the names are similar enough, you could probably figure it out. I don't know. I might have to get that one. I'm not pulling the trigger yet, but maybe very soon. Who knows? I think you know which one you're talking about. Was it it? There's another one, I think, called Pacific Northwest Tarot. Ooh, I'm gonna look into that. I love anything with that vibe. Love it. Yeah, we still have even though I'm in Montana, I'm on the very western part of Montana, and grew up in that northwest corner of Montana between Idaho and Canada there. So, like, where I live in Montana is very Pacific Northwest, minus a decent amount of the rain, but like the terrain is still very similar. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm slightly Pacific Northwest myself. I'm gonna look that up. Pacific. That's not how you spell that. Northwest Tarot. I want to see it. Ooh, magical. I need to look into this. Thanks for the suggestion, Nellie. All right, let's see what this is all about. Ooh, those are pretty. Ooh, I love the colors. Okay. This would go hand in hand with that Spacious Tarot I have. Ooh. Oh, yes, please. Let's show the whole class, Amanda. Oh, look at the colors. Yes, please. Okay, I've got a new wish list favorite. Thank goodness my birthday's coming up next month. Ooh, yes, I love this. Okay. That's so beautiful. I'm not adding to cart. No, not yet. But I'm going to put that on my radar, that's for sure. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut up. I could just talk tarot decks and have fun for days, but like I should probably go eat some lunch and get something done around my house. So yes, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. I hope you do something fun. Get some rest if you need it. Take a break if you need it. Get out there and enjoy some adventure if you need it. Do all the things you need. Do some self-care. Connect to your soul, connect to your heart, connect to those you love. Make it a great day. All right, you guys, I love you, and I hope to see you back here later. All right, bye. Oh, also, new pick a card on my main channel for Sing Linked if you are wanting to do that, or go check that out. There's a giveaway over there, so you might win something. Go check it out. For Sing Linked in the description. All right, you guys, love you. Bye.